All right, guys, stick around for this video because I'm going to show you something that's literally going to change the way you feel every single day. I drink this water every single day, um, and I can't even begin to describe in words how incredible I feel. And I will explain the science behind it and how this concept came to be with me. So what you're seeing right here is I'm using a quarter teaspoon of baking soda. Now that's a gallon jar of distilled water, guys. I fill that up. I get my distiller machine, okay, which is right to the left of this video. I distill the water. I add a half teaspoon to even a full, you know what? A full teaspoon is fine too. Just to get that electrical charge, that electrolytes in that salt, okay? This is what you're doing. It's an electrical process. Then I take a quarter teaspoon to a half teaspoon of baking soda, add it in the water, and I mix that up. And I'm going to show you exactly how I mix that up. This device right here is terahertz, and it's structuring the water. Basically, it's oxygenating this water. I noticed a huge difference when I drink this water, I'm telling you. And this is not just the final part, so keep watching. I'm going to show you. I do this for about 2 minutes to 3 minutes with the water, and then when I'm done with this, I then move on to structuring the water through a vortex, through a method of using a vortex to separate the hydrogen and the oxygen, which I'm going to explain to you in just a moment here. Stick around, watch this. So if you look closely here real quick before we get into the vortex here, I'm going to show you how to make structured water. And this was inspired by Dr. Gerald Pollack. Now, if you watch that, you see those little oxygen those bubbles in there? That's oxygen. You're oxygenating the water with this device. I started doing this 2 months ago, and I'm telling you, the energy I have for the entire day drinking this water, solar charged, everything I'm doing, it's unbelievable the difference you feel. So those little bubbles right there, that is oxygen getting into your water. Water needs to stay moving and to live. You can pause the screen here to read the technology on that device. And now here I'm going to explain to you what structured water is, my friends. Structured water is a molecular arrangement of water molecules that exist when water is near hydrophilic surfaces, which means water-loving, okay? The water molecules join together in hexagonically structured single-layer sheets. This was discovered by Dr. Gerald Pollack. But they're not glued together by protons. Your body tissues are actually hydrophilic. They're attracted to water, which function far better from structured water, my friends. During a vortex, which you're seeing right here in the video, water molecules dissociate into hydrogen and oxygen. They separate. Newly created oxygen and the oxygen already dissolved in the water is mixed up uniformly. Oxygen is a hydrophilic element, water-loving. Hexagonal water sheets grow outward from the oxygen layer by layer, which is what you're seeing happen right here on a microscopic level that, you obviously can't see with your eyes, but it's happening. Dr. Gerald Pollack discovered exclusion zones, structured water, when exposed to certain sunlight, vibration, or 1200 nanometer light. Guess what 1200 nanometer light is? Body heat. Okay? So to stop the alkaline water stuff, guys, all you need to do is add some baking soda to your water, Celtic salt. All right, you need more sodium in the AM to help the electrical charge in the body. All right, and that'll regulate your blood pressure as well. All right, so what you're going to do after you get this in is you can even take it up a notch. You can add 2 types, okay? There were 2 types of fat found to make structured water even more powerful. That is ghee butter or MCT oil, my friend. Same thing as bulletproof coffee. Why you get so much energy from that? Well, you see that vortex there happening? That is an electrical process. That's a separating of the hydrogen and the oxygen. Guys, when you drink this water, honest to God, now I leave this out in the sun, which I'm about to show you as well. When you drink this water, the way you feel, this is able to permeate your cells, okay? Normal, regular water that you're drinking from a plastic bottle in the store is dead water, guys. You're getting nothing from that water. In fact, it's making you acidic. It's dead water sitting out in the sunlight in those trucks outside of the store like that. Do you think that water is good for you on top of bisphenol A, atrazine from the plastics leaching into that water? No, guys. Do this. You got to use glass. All right. Look, and I'm doing it again. I'm doing it again. You want to do this process for at least 4 minutes, 5 minutes, okay, to get that electrical charge in that water. I'm telling you, the science behind this is incredible. And if you want to read further into it, guys, there's a book. It's called The Fourth Phase of Water. You see that vortex right there? Look at how incredible that is. That is literally the separation of hydrogen and oxygen, okay? That is what's happening there. That's a hydrophilic-like element or sorry, process going on, and that's literally creating structured water on top of charging that with the frequency device that makes it that much more better. End result right here. Almost forgot this part here, guys, and this is what I do after I'm done with all that. I leave it sit outside. Doesn't matter, just as long as it's in direct sunlight. And this is solar charging this water, okay? 1200 nanometer light, body heat, sunlight. I'm telling you guys, you are a battery, and this is how you charge the battery. That beautiful sunlight right there is what they are trying to block from us. Can't let that happen. Check this out. I'm telling you, life-changing. See you later.